The most vulnerable, the most valuable are being attacked first. Not in Switzerland, where this same vaccine is being forbidden to women and pregnant women and children and the chronically ill because it's too dangerous.
Okay.
But in the United States, the home of the formerly free and the psychopathic leaders, yes. And in Germany, by the way, in Germany, the members of the powerful political elite and the military have squalene-free vaccines, and everybody else gets squalene vaccines.
And by the way, Doctor, I remember seeing you over a month ago and others in releases saying that the elites all over the world were getting a clean vaccine without squalene, interleukins, mercury, aluminum. And then now it's even in Time magazine that that's the truth. So I want to just confirm that you were right there. But going back to General Stubblebine to finish my question. So we know who we're dealing with. These are control freaks who enjoy torturing innocents. They hate innocence. They hate goodness. They revel in death and destruction. But then speaking to people on the fence who've been mentally weak and have not looked at the research and the facts, what do you say to people who aren't evil but are following orders, General?
Well, first of all, there are a lot of people who absolutely don't know what is the real message, what is the real purpose. And so these people are, in many cases, think they're doing a good job. I'm sure a lot of the healthcare workers believe that they're doing what they should be doing. And so now, how do you begin to get this set out of the grip of the psychopaths and get them working for you? Well, one of the ways we do this is to make sure that they're getting the truth. We are doing that by getting the message out, and we're getting voices going that are saying, "Stop! Don't do this anymore." And I believe that a good part of the brake that's been put on a lot of the genocide right at the moment has been a direct result of the voices of the people saying, no, 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 no. Who are these people? They're people who we have finally begun to wake up.
As you well know, Alex, these folks operate in secrecy. They're like poison mushrooms. They grow in the dank, dark shade. And when you shine the light of both information and reason on them, they wither. Now, do they die? No. They go away, and they come back again through another door. But over and over and over, what you're doing and what we're doing, people like William Lewis, getting the information out there and suing the bastards, has the effect of pushing them back.
That's right. That's right. They are bold and run their soft kill operations on us. We have to be bold and have courage and stand up to them. And I want to get into solutions and then phone calls and some other key areas we haven't gotten into yet. But I wanted to go back to General Stubblebine and Dr. Laibow and make this point.
Well,
and I need to do
one more point that I need to make, and that is, again, back to the principles of war. One of the most important ones is mass. Mass. That means the more voices that you've got, the better your chances are that you're going to turn this thing around. That means everybody needs to go to the website and take the actions that are stated there. It's got to be heard.
I want to talk, and the website is healthfreedomusa.org. I want to talk about the Health Keepers Oath. Many people know about the Oath Keepers, the military, and the police and peacekeepers who are, whether retired or active duty, saying, I will not accept an illegal order. Well, as of October 23rd, when the health emergency was declared, the second stage health emergency by Obama was declared, that means that the entire medical system has been pulled into the vortex, and now it is the hospitals that are going to be used as the staging and the control system, just as the medical system was pulled into the evil in Germany. And so I, as a healthcare professional, have created the Health Keepers Oath, and I am asking you, if you are a health keeper, to go to healthfreedomusa.org and take the Health Keeper's Oath, and then share it with your colleagues. If you're not a health keeper, you know health keepers. You know doctors and nurses and administrators and janitors and clerks and nurses' aides.
That's right. We're having major victories right now. The CFR and others have put out press releases admitting that they're losing their fight to set up a medical dictatorship. And they're very, very angry about it. And they've been caught talking about, oh, let's say there's a shortage. They said this a month ago of the flu shot to create a panic to get it because nobody wants it. They laugh and giggle. They enjoy their psychopathic evil. But before we go to break and come back and take calls and get into more solutions, I wanted to bring this up. And I need to do a whole show on this and present evidence of it and then educate the public. But just take the comments on Infowars.com. And take the comments on YouTube, and take the other sites. The establishment knows they can't attack us from an establishment position because the establishment's discredited. So what they do is they try to get the alternative media to infight with each other by having operatives in there that then try to stir up other weak-minded people. But what we found is we have people lurking on InfoWars that the minute a story goes live, and the stories are going live every 20, 30 minutes, they want to comment first to get the whole comment changing, saying, I'm a Fed, this person's a Fed. Anybody who's good, they say this about. They'll tell lies that aren't backed up, and then they will, because we can see their IP addresses, they will act like they're the other people agreeing with them to create a fake consensus, and then they will say, this site doesn't call for violence. This site is bad and wants you to just waste your time. Nobody's winning. Nobody has any power. We've lost. We're going to lose. And we can then track the IP address, and it's being blocked, and it goes to government servers. The point is, and the government admits they're doing this, the point is they're like Tokyo Rose telling us, you've lost. You have no power. You can't win. Speaking up does nothing. You need to go out and shoot people. And then they flip, and the same IP address says, we're calling for violence. So the point is, we're not calling for violence. We're actually having victories and building the history that we have power, showing the people they have power. So I wanted to bring this up to General Stubblebine as we go to break. What is that tactic of black ops and propaganda where they keep telling us we're going to lose? They keep telling us we have no hope. They keep trying to get us to infight. I mean, they're clearly doing this.
Absolutely, they're doing it. And it's exactly what you call it, black operations. And they're doing it so that we begin to turn on each other and get at each other's throats.
You know, the health freedom movement is riddled with people who simply attack one another and tear each other's eyes out instead of accomplishing anything. We, in fact, closed our practice of medicine, drug-free medicine.